heavy traffic during a driving test. So a couple of years ago, I had a pupil. She went out on a test. She was the only one to go out. It was a Friday afternoon. She went out. She was more than ready for tests. She'd worked really hard. While she was out, nothing to report whatsoever. She came back. I looked over, saw she did a really good reverse bay park. I approached the car once they'd stopped and they were safe. The examiner got out. I could see they both look a bit pissed off. And I was thinking, oh no, what's happened? But then I saw him, he didn't open his door. They obviously didn't want me to listen to the feedback. I saw him fill out the test certificate, hand it to her. He got out and he said to me, that was an absolute joke out there. And I said, what do you mean? He said, the traffic is chaos. He said, we've done 3 roundabouts in 40 minutes and we've had to come back. Because we've gone about half a mile. We had a quick conversation about it and I said, well, it wasn't that bad a minute ago. And he said, no, it wasn't that bad for my last test. But he said, but we're going to cancel them for the rest of the day. This is quite rare for this to happen, where she barely covered any distance whatsoever. But of course, the way the driving test is marked is they assume you're 100% until you prove otherwise. So she still did a manoeuvre. She still pulled up on the left-hand side just so she could do it. Personally, she felt like she'd almost cheated. She had autism, so she felt she somehow got round the rules and she was given a driving licence. However, obviously, she passed in the eyes of the law. She was absolutely fine. And to be fair, she was a very safe and competent driver. Has this ever happened to anyone else?